All right. Next one, travel tip. So renting a car or taking the train in Europe, right? So which one is best? So Rick Steves was like my guy. Trains are the best for major cities, fast, frequent, and scenic. Renting a car, if exploring countryside like Tuscany or the Alps, consider tolls, parking, and fuel cost when driving. So I have to say I'm a big fan on renting cars and trains. I think we do a little bit of both. So I will say this. You didn't put this in your notes. It says, well, here it says, always validate your ticket, especially on trams,
but
buses,
that's the second place. Like that's
your thing. That's like my, but yeah, when you see like tip one, that's like a second trait.
Yes. Yeah. You have no idea of our format, do you?
No, because I just got educated during the podcast.
Okay. So I think the tip one that you were talking about, to go back to that, not to just, derail this conversation. Listen, it depends on the country you're going to and the city you're going to, but in Italy, I will tell you this, I think I'm preferring a car rental. Because
there's many reasons why.
Yeah, but specifically because of the train cancellations and the strikes and all that. Like
the strikes happen very often, and it's not just trains; it's even ferries that's happened to us. And then the trains are late. This summer, I had a family traveling by train. They had a pass. I want you to know that it was fully refundable. I booked it. They paid extra. And because it was like a 5-minute window, they did not want to refund them their money. So that was really daunting. I had another family that their train got canceled, and I was literally at 5 a.m. booking a car rental. And they're like, this was a better route that we ended up doing anyway. So the train situation can be a little bit daunting. However, when we rented a car last summer, we decided to do something off the beaten path and do the culinary belt, which was nice because we went at our leisure time. We drove, we had the suitcases in the car, we hit Parm, we hit Modena, we got to eat, and it was really
nice. and actually what happened when we were with my best friend and the trains went on strike, and we literally could not leave Vicenza. Like it was a little like scary, because I was like, oh my God, like we were getting claustrophobic in our apartment because we wanted to do things. We had so many.
They had a plane to catch like in 3 days.
Yeah. So we were like, forget it. Let's just rent a car and just drive and go to Verona. And so I feel like you have a little bit more freedom, especially like in a country like Italy, maybe not so much, maybe like Paris and things like, well, Paris actually does have a lot of strikes. But yeah, I think it depends on the country, but I like renting cars. It might be a little bit expensive. But again, you have the freedom, and just in case, life happens in those countries, where you have the freedom to move.
I will tell you on tip 2 about renting cars, because
it's not renting cars.
Or just like always validate your ticket on trams and buses. But I was going to say this. So tip 2 is when you're doing transit, especially on trains, a lot of times you use an app to get your train ticket. And then you buy your ticket and you sit down and you're like, well, nobody checked my train ticket. 2 things. Yes, they will come randomly and check. We've seen people get kicked off the train because they did not have the train ticket. So they'll come and they'll ask you for your pass. You pull it up. It's a barcode, and then they scan it. If you are on the train and you do not have that pass, it is like a $500 fine. And I think now it's even going up more. So yes. Have we by accident gone on a train and did not buy a ticket and the app wasn't working? We didn't have online access. I think there was 8 of us. Yeah. It was with your dad. And I was like, just get on the train. We'll buy it on there. We weren't able to do it. We prayed to God that we didn't get stopped. We didn't. But, you want to have good intentions. You were using their public transportation. But I think we should also talk about tickets and when you're driving your car.
Yes. Well, if we go back to the renting car, the tip number 1, if you do rent a car, make sure you understand
the street signs
and the traffic laws, because I think we have a warrant out for our arrest in Italy, because
I'm not exaggerating. I have 7 tickets right now.
And I haven't paid them. So I
probably can't rent a car when we go back over there.
We're probably going to get arrested in Italy.
But their signs are they're this big. You can't see the cameras. There's a lot of zones. So you can't go through the main centers, a lot of private areas that are just restricted just for residents. So just be mindful. And the tickets are not cheap. They're like $200 each.
Yeah, it hits you hard. But back to the city transit tips. One thing that Rick Steves recommends,
My guy.
her guy, is check out like apps like City Mapper, Move It, and Google Maps. They're lifesavers, especially for any transit within the city. They'll kind of really be a great guide for you. And usually weekly passes for anything like, city transit is much cheaper than days. I
will tell you, Europe has weekly passes all the time. It's not assigned seats. So, it could, if you like assigned seats like we do when we're with our kids, we want to make sure that we're with them. That's not the route to go, but they do have weekly passes. If you're on a budget, that's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, 100%. So you want to hit the last tip?
And when you go to Europe, go in off seasons. So
the shoulder season, summer season.
But like shoulder.
Like when
shoulder season is off season.
When to go to Europe?
Right. So shoulder season is also off season. And so yes, when you go to Europe, April through June are ideal. September to October is very ideal. I will tell you, during those times, the plane tickets are $700. You can even find them for $400 versus going during the holiday season and summer season. Those tickets are now starting at like $1,500.
Yeah.
So those are definitely off seasons, shoulder seasons to go. Summer is great because you have the festivals. There's so many things to do. We did the crowds.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like going, I want to live in Europe. I do, but I think I don't want to live in the summer because there's so many tourists. It gets overly crowded and it's very hot. So it's like hot, overcrowded. It's intense. Unless we have our villa in Tuscany with a pool that's in the middle of nowhere, I don't think I want to be in Europe in the summer. I think I would definitely want to be a shoulder, a
shoulder visitor.
Yeah, snowbird or Eurobird.
Okay. And then that brings us to our last one, which is winter is great for Christmas markets. I think the big thing right now, river cruising through the markets, or even just renting a car and going from market to market. It's a little bit budget friendly too. And it's great for family trips.
Yeah, 100%. So those are our tips, our little Dorian Destination tips. I think people are going to enjoy that.